First thing is first, I need to prime my face. I'm using my Stila One Step Correct Primer. Next up, to give me a very natural finish in terms of foundation, I'm using my Chanel Vitalumia Aqua with a duo fibre brush from Hakuhodo and just blending this in circular motions. Dark circles be gone. Using my Ellis Fast concealer in S203, I'm just popping some of this underneath my eyes, around obviously the under eye area, and blending it in with my two ring fingers, and this is just going to blend it in really nicely. Now, my eyebrows are pretty disgusting at the moment, so they seriously need some TLC. I am using the Hourglass Brow Pencil in Blonde, and I'm just going to wind it up, pop it on my eyebrows. It's really, really simple to use. It's pretty much just follow the lines of your brows and then brush it out with the spoolie on the end. That way it's going to soften any harsh lines that you've accidentally popped on there and give it a really natural finish. To give my brows that extra bit of definition, I am using my beloved Kevyn Aucoin brow pencil. I'm just going to sort of fill in any of the missing hairs and just sort of give my brows that added bit of shape because they're very, very unruly at the moment. To set my foundation and add just a tiny bit of coverage, I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and my Hakuhodo Big Fluffy Brush just to sort of blend everything in and set my foundation. So anything that I pop on top is going to blend in really, really beautifully. So here is my beloved NARS Laguna Bronzer. You cannot go wrong with this stuff. I'm trying to reduce the size of my forehead with this bronzer, so popping it just sort of near my hairline, down the sides of my nose, underneath my cheekbones, my temples, and underneath my jawline. To add a little bit more colour into my cheeks, I am using this beautiful seductive blush from NARS, and surprise, surprise, it's actually called Seduction. So this is a really, really beautiful shade, and I know that it can be quite daunting in the packaging, but when you actually pop it onto your cheeks and blend it in, it looks really subtle and beautiful. I like to finish that particular blush off with the Gorgeous Cosmetics Prism Highlighter in Summer. It's got a beautiful subtle gold tinge to it, and when you pop it on your cheekbones, it looks really, really beautiful. To open my eyes a little bit, I am popping on a pigment from Bare Minerals in the colour Ice. I'm pretty much just going to pop that right in the centre of my eyelid and then get a 217 brush from MAC, or just a nice big fluffy brush, and blend that into the eyelid, staying below the crease. And here I'm just blending. To darken up the crease a little bit, I am going in with a By Terry eyeshadow, and this is in Misty Grey. These eyeshadows are amazing in that you can use them wet or dry, and they just blend in really, really beautiful. They're really pigmented and so easy to work with. To apply it, I'm using a nice tapered fluffy brush from Hakuhodo and just sort of blending it in windscreen wiper motions throughout the crease. I'm now going to chuck a highlight in the inner corner of my eye. I'm using Aspen Snow from Sunday Riley. If you guys haven't heard of Sunday Riley, you seriously need to get on the bandwagon. This stuff is amazing. Once again, you can use it wet or dry. I like to use it dry in the inner corner of my eye just because I don't want it to look too wet, but it just gives you a really beautiful finish. Here I am using a Stila liquid liner, and this is in the colour Intense Black. It gives you the most defined point and winged liner you can possibly get. It's by far my favourite winged liner, and the intensity of the black is pretty much what it's called, Intense Black. It's so intense, and it definitely stays all day and doesn't sort of crease and smudge on your brow bone, which I can find really, really frustrating. So it seriously stays all day, and it's an amazing liquid liner. So here I have another product from By Terry, and this is one of their kohl pencils, just in the black colour. I like to sort of smudge this underneath the eye because once it sets, but you have a bit more time to work with it. It blends in really beautifully and it sort of gives my eye that extra bit of definition. Now this is possibly definitely a competitor to the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is from Kevyn Aucoin and it's the volumizing mascara. It's got a really tiny brush, but it gives you beautiful lashes. Oh lordy, I love this lipstick. This is number 404 in Carnal Attraction from By Terry as well. Can you tell that I like By Terry? This lipstick is so beautiful. It's really intimidating in the tube, but once you actually pop it on the lips, it's like this beautiful aubergine color and it just looks stunning. So that's it for the video today. Hope you guys liked it and I will speak to you in my next video. Bye!